Believing in yourself is sometimes all it takes to reach a goal. That, combined with encouragement from your parents and support from your community, can be a real difference maker. Sherry Jones introduces us to a young man from Fowler who is realizing his dream after going the extra yard in the weight room and on the football field. Here's this week's Tell Me Something Good.
When you first met Cooper Koenigsknecht, he was running onto the field as a junior manager of the Fowler varsity football team and hosting his own version of Six Sports Friday Night Fifth Quarter.
Now it's Cooper Koenigsknecht's Sixth Quarter. It's new, 2016. Your host, Cooper Koenigsknecht.
Fast forward a few years, and he's a 3-year starter on the varsity football team playing defense for the Eagles. Cooper made a name for himself, tackling his opponents, sacking QBs, and showing off his talents in the weight room.
I lift a lot of weights, and I watch a lot of film too. Good technique, bad technique, what we can work on. And once that kind of all put it all together, I feel like that made me become a better football player, not only as a football player, but as a better person as well.
It's no wonder he's continuing his athletic career at the collegiate level, playing football at Madonna University on a scholarship in the fall.
Once I sat in the chair and they say, we might offer you, I was awestruck. You know, I'm like, you know what, I accomplished that dream. I can accomplish more.
That can-do attitude was instilled in him at a very young age. Cooper credits his family for getting him through obstacles and adversity.
From being a nonverbal kid at 2 years old to now being a conversational kid, college football player, it's just a crazy experience, and I'm really thankful for that. And like I say, you know, without six of my family members, I wouldn't be the person or athlete that I am today. So I'm really thankful.
And now he's the first student with autism to play college football in Michigan, an achievement celebrated all the way to the state capitol.
I can't think of a person more deserving, person who's worked harder, somebody embraced by the community who will then stand up and get to go play college football, which is an amazing honor no matter who the person is, but even double an honor about somebody who's overcoming difficulties and disabilities.
Not letting his disability define him is what Cooper's parents, Scott and Jenny, have always encouraged Cooper to do, and they want other families to believe in what is possible.
I just want to share that message for those that are in the trenches. Just getting an autism diagnosis, not to give up hope.
Cooper's motto is make them believe. MTB, the shirt that he wears underneath his shoulder pads for every game, says make them believe. And he takes that very personally. He works hard to do that.
When it comes to inspiring the next generation of autistic athletes, Cooper doesn't hesitate taking a note from his own playbook.
I just want to tell the younger kids out there that anything's possible. And God will chase your dreams with you too. Be successful and do the best you can. And I feel like I've done the best I can, and here I am today.
Glad to tell you something good. I'm Sherry Jones.
Thank you, Sherry.